So the question he posed on his podcast is, do you owe your friends respect, or is that just another example of entitlement?
So I heard this on the Joe Budden podcast, and it was a take that he had a while back, and it ended up going viral because I feel like for most people, when you initially hear the question, do you owe your friends respect? At least for me, my natural response was, of course, these are your friends. Why wouldn't you? But then when you really get into the debate of the word owe, that's when I realized that a lot of people had a different take on this, because do you actually owe them respect, or is it something that you should choose willingly to give?
Well, I feel with respect, period, respect is earned. And with friends, and you have a track record with friends, that over the years, they earn your respect. So your level of respect builds and builds and builds. And so as far as yeah, whatever they accrue, I feel like that level of respect is owed over the years because of their like dedication and loyalty to you.
So I think his co-host had a similar take as you do, but Joe didn't see it that way, and that's what caused the divide.
As you gentlemen speak, I don't want to be insensitive, and I don't want to gaslight, but as you gentlemen speak, I hear Ove in my head saying, so what?
Yeah, but it's different.
So I'm asking how y'all...
It's different.
It's a perfect example to me.
No, it's not.
Give me more.
Completely disagree.
You didn't build anything with Jay.
Y'all weren't friends.
Y'all not friends.
Your chemistry and actual friendship didn't base on the ability for you, Jay, and Def Jam to put out music. Like, it was
totally different.
Completely different. Jay didn't owe you nothing. Us, the three of us, all owe each other something because we're friends.
What do you think I owe y'all?
As friends, I think back to the respect thing and the understanding thing. And
in the entitlement thing. What do you think I owe you, Rory?
Oh, just as I'm not talking anything outside of friendship, and that comes down to respect.
What do you owe someone in friendship? I'm asking.
Respect and communication amongst each other.
I owe that to strangers in the street.
Different level of it.
Not really.
Yeah, it is.
Not to me.
Okay,
you owe strangers in the street respect?
Yes, Maul. I respect people in the street as I go about. That's how That's how I carry myself.
The same level of respect.
That is how I carry myself. Yes.
That's not what I asked you. I said, do you owe them that? A stranger. Do you owe a stranger respect?
I freely give it.
Do you owe a stranger respect?
No.
Okay, so then you can't say that to my friends.
But you don't.
You owe friends respect.
I don't believe that.
Yes, you do.
You don't believe that you owe your friends respect?
I don't believe that.
If it's one thing I've learned throughout this, I'm never gonna expect anybody to move how I move. So that's fine. If you don't feel that way, that's fine. I'm just telling you the way.
And Rory, the word "owe" speaks to entitlement, and I don't have entitlement even in my friendships. I am appreciative of my friends.
You owe your friends respect.
I am grateful for my friends, and because of that, my behavior I would hope it exudes that. No.
You owe your friends respect, and then in this case, when your friends, you built something with your friends, and your friends have built something with you, and have created something with you, and have grown something with you, absolutely you owe them respect. 1,000,000%. There's no way around it.
So with that being said, do you guys look at it any differently? Do you actually owe your friends respect?
I wouldn't expect my friend to say you owe me respect. It's something I hold within myself. I feel like I owe my friends respect. In just the same way I said before, when you have a history, for instance, I'll use my best friend Amanda, who I've known since the 3rd grade, right? So we've been through every single life's ups and downs and, death and life and you name it. And so here we are 30 plus years later. Yeah, I owe that girl respect.
I agree. I mean, I saw a lot of people who were saying in the comments, especially, that when you give a friend respect, it's not because you owe it. You don't necessarily owe it. You're just willing to give it because of how you're grateful for the relationship. And I was like, okay, I can see how the word owe gets a little tricky. But I still feel like if someone has dedicated time and energy and effort to building anything with you, including a friendship, that's them sacrificing themselves for you. So to me, yes, at the end of the day, you do owe them respect.
It's not the respect that people are having an issue with. It's the word owe.
It's the word owe.
And it's funny because it changed it a little bit for me when I heard it, when he put it next to the word entitled. Like if you say the word owe and you immediately parallel it to the world entitled, and it's like, oh, well, I'm not, you shouldn't be entitled to anything. But at the same time, I still think you owe strangers in the street respect.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think there's a reasonable expectation to go to a grocery store and feel like people should respect you. I feel like you owe respect for people in different ways. I don't think that makes you entitled. I just think you have certain expectations for people. And in my friendships, I expect my friends to respect me, especially if I've made sacrifices or gone out of my way for them. I feel like you owe people respect, period, but especially friends.
Well, where does the whole phrase, like, respect is not given, it's earned? Like, where does that, because, like, when you're applying that to, like, strangers, how should that apply? Because I believe in treating everybody with kindness, right? But are kindness and respect two different things?
That's the question, because I think you should absolutely respect everyone. Mm-hmm. But do you owe it to them? Did they earn it?
Yeah.
Not necessarily. It's tricky.
It is.
You see what I'm saying? I don't know. I can see how it's a good debate.
The Bert Show.